Hi guys, just Dave here, and please excuse the way I look because we are in the middle of a heat wave in the UK and it is really hot and I hate it and I want it to be cold and I don't like being warm. Middletons do not do well in heat. But I'm actually filming this quite late at night just to avoid some of the heat. But without further ado, I always say it, don't I? I always say without further ado. I need to change that really. This video is about something which is very near and dear to my heart. I love a good video game steelbook. Usually these are collector's editions or special edition items, but I think over the years I've collected quite a few and these are just happen to be sort of my favourites. So without further ado, here we go. In at number 5 is Far Cry 5. And this steelbook I got with the father edition of the video game. It basically comes with a lovely bust of the father from the video game. I'll put a picture up so you can see. There you go. But as you can see, it says Hope County on the front. It has the sort of akimbo assault rifles. It has, what does that say on the bottom? Trust, pray, obey. I mean, that sums up the character of the father very, what's the word I'm looking for? It sums him up. It's so late, I'm so tired. But it has a beautiful sort of like faux sort of rust and grime effect. I absolutely adore that. It says obviously Far Cry, I can't even see it. It says Far Cry 5 right there. And on the back is like the father's sort of symbol, like the cross. Shows up a number of times in the actual game. And yeah, it's quite a nice sort of solid steelbook. One of my favourites. So number 5. In at number 4, guys, is Wolfenstein 2, the New Colossus. Now this steelbook I got with the collector's edition of the game, back when it was released in 2015. Wonderful game. If you haven't played it, it is the most ridiculous game you ever play. I mean, not to spoil the game, but BJ Blazkowicz actually gets decapitated and his head gets replaced onto a cybernetic sort of super Nazi super soldier body, and it's ridiculous. But what I like about obviously this beautiful steelbook is it's quite embossed. You can actually sort of, you can't really hear, but you can definitely feel the texture. So the writing is embossed. You can sort of see it there a little bit. General angle there on the front. And again, it has this nice sort of aged sort of rust look to it. Obviously it's got a bit of dust because it's been on my shelf for so bloody long. Again, it says, I don't know if you can see that, Wolfenstein 2 on the side. And on the back's got something quite nice. So it's got sort of dioramas of 4 characters: Elite Hans, Elite Soldat, German for Elite Soldier, I assume. Terror Billy, BJ Blazkowicz, looking very menacing, very mean, and General Engel looking very proud and yeah, quite weird. The inside of this one, even though I didn't look in the inside of the other one, you actually get quite a nice little sort of booklet, I assume, and it has, oh god, it has so much stuff. It just has all this, like, because obviously with this collector's edition you actually get a figurine, and here's like a little booklet you would get with like figures, and it sort of says on the back like what weapons you can hold and like little game you can play, and it's a bit silly, but it's a very nice steelbook, and because you can kill Nazis is very dear to my heart. So number 4. So number 3 is a game which if you haven't played, you should definitely play it, and the steelbook is absolutely gorgeous, just like the art style of the game. It is Catherine, fully bodied. Is it fully bodied? Full bodied. I think it's full bodied because it references wine, and it's a very strange game. The artwork is absolutely beautiful though, if you're a simp. But it's got the sort of very sort of Japanese inspired artwork. You've got the Catherines on the front there. You've got a beautiful one on the back. You got a little sheep there. If you played the game, you understand the sheep. Again, it's a very fun game. It's quite a gorgeous steelbook again. The inside, you don't get nothing fancy. You just get sort of the book, and you obviously get the game itself. You do get these little sheep, which I thought was really cool. So yeah, I quite enjoyed this one. I think that I got this with the I think it was the special edition of the game. So I think it was about £40 from the game, second hand. So if you are a fan of that steelbook, yeah, go check it out. It doesn't say Catherine on the side. It doesn't actually mention the name of the game anywhere. There's my boy, Vincent. I relate to Vincent in so many ways. But yeah, very, 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 very good game. Very beautiful art book. So, number 3. I'm really struggling to actually choose what I should put at number 2. And I think I'm going to have to choose Doom Eternal. Simply because the number 1 will blow your bloody mind. I got this with the special edition of the game, which was quite lucky because this came out in the UK the day before we went into lockdown, and I went into town, and I was so lucky because it was one of the last copies. But that's what it sums up. There's my ring light. You can see all the bloody lovely colours in there. You can see Doom Guy actually slaying ass. He is kicking so much ass there. You got the Marauder on the front with his axe. Very, very good. It says Doom Eternal there on the side. The back has some more sort of demons and things. It isn't that vibrant in hand. Like obviously with the light and obviously the YouTube video, you can see a bit more. The inside, apart from a receipt. How much did I pay for this? Let's have a look. There you go, £50. So not too bad for a sort of collector's edition of the video game. You have the sort of Slayers symbol there on the inside. The game obviously isn't here. I think it's actually in my Xbox still. So it's a very, very good game. It doesn't come with any book, sadly. So, but it's a very, very fun game. It's a beautiful, beautiful steelbook. The only problem, I think some steelbooks do this, and I don't particularly like it. They actually just put a massive Doom Eternal logo at the bottom with Bethesda in it. I hate that. It makes just get rid of that. I know it's Doom. If you're gonna do it, put it on the front, like here. And I don't know, but it is very, very good. So number 2, quite an easy one. Like I do in most of my lists, I'm actually going to give an honourable mention to the Nathan Drake collection on PS4. Now this bad boy was so hard to get. I wanted the steelbook for this for so long, and it was again the special edition, which comes with the art book, and obviously comes with some stickers, I believe, and obviously the steel book. There's Nathan Drake in all of his glory. It's very hard to pick up, but you can actually see some like sort of map. Obviously, Nathan Drake being an explorer makes sense. Big PS4 logo. But yeah, it's very, very good. The back is beauty, absolutely beautiful. I forgot how good looking this game is, just from the artwork. So there you are. It's a big map. Sic Parvis Magna, obviously, is Drake's sort of mantra he lives by. It also says that on the side there. Very black, very, very sexy. I do really like that. Open this bad boy up. And it comes with, oh god, you can tell it's his own. It comes with a Uncharted 4 sort of code to actually do. And yeah, the inside, very, very nice. It comes with the Uncharted 2 cover. So it's very, very good looking. Obviously, there's the game. I don't think there's anything underneath the game. We'll just have a little quick look. It's actually the crash plane from Uncharted 3 there, so very, very good looking. Sadly, didn't make the list. So in at number 1 is possibly the most gorgeous steelbook I have ever seen, and I've had this in my collection for some time, for maybe 3 or 4 years now, and it is the deluxe edition of, oh my god, Final Fantasy 15. Look at that, that is absolutely stunning. Again, has a very lovely black sort of label, I won't say label, a sort of spine to the actual steelbook. It does include the Blu-ray of Kingsglaive, which is the accompanying movie you do get with Final Fantasy 15, certainly in this edition, not actually the standard edition, but it's a very good movie, go watch it. Sort of takes place within like the first sort of half hour of the game, so it doesn't really do much into spoilers. But the back, there you are, very, oh my god, it looks even better on camera. Very ethereal sort of looking, the blues and the pinks, there's the moon there, you get some nice buildings in the background. It's very, very good. Obviously you've got the sort of demons, I think, at the front there, sort of catching a woman. It's very vibrant in hand just to look at, and it is so good looking. Let me just pop this bad boy open. Okay, so you get some bits and bobs in the inside, being this is a collector's edition. You get some deluxe edition sort of stuff. You get a the Kingdom Hearts sort of booklet. You get a Final Fantasy 15 Square Enix members sort of booklet. More importantly, you actually get a little book. I miss when they used to put booklets and guides in games. Oh my god! I've literally okay, so this is the first time I've ever opened this. So I just thought it was a book. I didn't look into it because I was assuming I don't need to because I played the game. By the way, here's the back with the 4 characters. There's Prompto, Ignis, yeah, Noctis, and then Gladiolus. I don't remember the names, but this is where it's at. I didn't even know. So you open this bad boy up. You get some lovely artwork of the boys there, but this is truly special. Wow, that is. I think it's, what does it say? It says, "Thank you for your support," and there's some sort of Japanese writing down the bottom. But here is, I believe, all the signatures of the people who actually worked on the game, which is absolutely ridiculous. I never knew that. I'm blown away by that. That's amazing. And as I mentioned before, just come with the actual game and the Blu-ray of Kingsglaive. And I don't think there's anything underneath these. It's just sort of like very nice artwork of the boys there. Look beautiful. But yeah, number 1 has to be, and that, I mean, that made it number 1. I didn't even know. So there you go, guys. That was just a glimpse into like my sort of collection of things. That was obviously my steelbooks. What steelbooks would you have put on this list? Obviously, I know there's steelbooks out there for Blu-rays and DVDs. I really wanted to go to the Dishima one. I missed out on that, and I literally hate myself because it is absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, I think that is it from me. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, guys. Please hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a video. And yeah, thank you very much. Thank you for being heroes and basically putting up with me for so long, even though I've been doing this for like 2 months now. It's kind of come a long time. But yeah, thank you very much, guys. I will see you next time, and please stay awesome.